No, no, I don't believe. No, I don't believe.
Trying to keep my yard alive. All my roses, damn grasshoppers are killing, eating the roses.
How much rain do you have last week?
Got four total.
More than we did.
What y'all got?
Oh, well, two and a half. Good, good. Well, glad we didn't get those big rains like they did down south.
And Jason was here. He's from Uvalde, that guy. And he was here. I messaged him on Facebook something that they were flooded there. And he said his house is kind of on the hill. But he was here Tuesday. We was teasing him. Did you come in a boat or how did you get out of there?
What's his name, Justin?
Jason?
Jason, yeah.
Jason Rowland.
He's from Uvalde.
That's right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Got some deals, Andy?
Got some. Yeah. Yeah.
Got one deal of cows?
Yeah, they still got PX. We got a couple of deals off of that. 23 head, a whole bunch of 23 head. Then they had 30 something head of PX. You ready to go out there?
We had 60 head. We had the baby last week. Heather met him in Montana. Around there. They was ran back here. No, how far is Lancaster from Bradford? I don't even know.
70 miles, I think. Go waits about
I've been that
halfway.
way lots of times, but I never paid attention.
Go waits about halfway.
Dirty quiet. Oh, it says every clock in this building is different. What does yours say?
About two after.
Steve Johnson says you won't answer the phone. He had to call Billy Fox. I said, that's a mistake. I said, that Jody, he won't answer the phone. He does that from time to time. I should have texted him. He'll usually return a text. I should have told him text me. He didn't say what day he called. He said he brought in 9 head, a heifer and some bull calves. Are you Samsung or Apple? Android?
We're Verizon.
No, I mean,
Oh,
what kind of
Apple.
Apple? I can might be because I do. One of the things on TV, there used to be one of those that had a right down the phone and you could pay $100 on it. And the girls say it's way easier than an Android, but I've just used Android. I've been Samsung for so long.
Yeah.
They said, yeah, it's that way with old people.
Yeah, it is. I agree. All right, everyone inside. Come on in, get a good seat. Let's go, everybody on inside. Here we go. Good Red Bull to start with.
Watch out. Who is fat?
All right. 185, $86, $85, money, $6, $186, 87, 87, 87, 8, $88, 9, 89, 90, 91, 91, 2, 2, 3, 92, 3, 4, 5, 95, 96, 97, 97, 98, 99, 99, $2, $2, 1, hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29, 29, 29, 29, 9, 208, Lone Star 1, Lone Star 1. 195, 96 out of it, 95, and 6, 7, 8, 9. $2, now 1, 2, bit of 3, bit of 4, bit of 5, bit of 6, bit of 7, 2078, 29, 29, 10, 11, bit of 11, 12, 212, 13, 14, bit of 14, 14, 213, Lone Star 1. It's happening. 195, 96 out of it, 96, 7 out of it, 7, 8, 99, $2, 1, 2, 3, bit 4, bit 5, bit 6, 27, 27, 27, 8, 28, $208, 8, 8, 207, Lone Star 1. All right.
Oh, Jason Beverly, a Longhorn steer, it says.
Okay, everybody, leg him over.
Watch and stay out.
It's happening. 140 now 1. 140, he would 1, 2. 141, he would 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 141. 140, he would 1, 1, 1, he would 1, 1, 1, 140, Marty 45, Marty 45.
There's Steve Johnson's Hereford Bull. Said last time he got 3. Headed to 1.
It happened 188 9, 188 9, 9, money 9, 88, 89, $90, 91. Hit it 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 94, 95, 95, 96, 7, 97, 98, 99, 199, $2, $2, 1, 8, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 203, Lone Star 1. Put him in there with the cows, right in there with the cows.
Put him in the found her owner black. Wait and see what kind of black. Might be honor black. Is Nate not coming back in?
Good boom. It's happening. $2 down 1, $2 down 1, money 1, every 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 203, 204, 204, 5, 205, 6, 7, $8, $8, $9, $10, $11, $12, 12, 13, 213, 14, 15, but 16, but 216, 215, 216, 216, 215, Lone Star 1.
It might be a German and it might be a oh, we got another one.
He's up there, 145, 46 out of $6, 145, 46, money $6, 147, $7, $8, $8, 48, 47, 48, 148, 148, 48, 48, 48, 48, 147, Tom 5. Tom number 5.
And after that, a little mini bull. I started going to the gym.
That's good. Well, that's good. Well, good. That's good. Yes, sir. Good boy. Having a $2 down one. Able to win that one, money one, two, three, 4, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 7, 2, 7, 8, 2, 9, 2, 9, 2, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 2, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 2, 16, 17, 18, 2, 18, 18, 18, 2, 17, Lone Star 1. 165, now 7.5. 165, now 7.5. 72 and a half, now 5, now 75. 180, 185, 85, 90, 190, 90, 95, 195, $2, $2, 5. 205, 10, 210, 10, 10, 10, 210, 215, 215, but 215, 215, 215, 210, Tom, number 3. It's 7.5, $80 now on. 80, $1, money one, 2, 3, 82, 3, 4, 84, 85, 86, 86, 7, 8, 8, 9, 89, 90, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 97, 98, 99, dollar bill, dollar one, dollar one, dollar one, 2, 4, dollar 4, dollar 6, dollar 6, dollar 8, dollar 10, dollar 10, dollar 12, 12, 14, 16, 18, 1, 18, 1, 18, 18, 18, 116, show number 12. You heard them with the 13s? 12s and 13s together. 190, now I'm on. 190 on money one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9. Now $2, $2, 1, 2, 203, 203, 203, 203, 3, 3, 202 Lone Star 1. Okay. Okay, Lone Star 1 on the scales.
Okay.
$165, now $6. $165, now $6. $5, $6, $165, now $6. 5, now $6. $165, now 6. We'll get them turned. Maybe. 165, now $6. 165, we'll get them going. Money 6. 166. 165, Lone Star.
Saddle trap's coming.
Backside, 25, 25, 25, 25.
Okay, be some red cows coming off this deal later. Okay, one cow's got a little knot on top of her head there. 165, now $6. 165, now $6. Money, $6, $7, $7, $7, $8. $8, $9, $9, $9, $9, 70, $1, $1, $2, $3, $3, $4, $5, 75, 76, $7, $77, $8, $8, $8, 178, 78, 78, 78, 177 Lone Star. Okay, locomotive should be 8 head. Okay, a couple of them could be a little straight legged. Heaven, 150 now one. 150 here with one. Money one. Every $1, $1, 151 two. $81, 3. 52 now 3. Now 3. Now 4. Now 4. Now 4. Now 5. 4, 5, 6. 56, 57, 58, 58. 158, 59. 159, 60. 1, 160 Marty, number 25. Same deal. Could be a little straight legged. One's got a knot. 128.9, $128.9, 99, money 9, 30, 30, 31, 31, 31, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 37, 38, 39, 9, 40, 1, 141, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 48, 49, 9, 50, 50, 50, 50, 51, 51, 51, 2, 3, 4, 55, 5, 6, 7, 8, 58, 59, 60, 1, $3, now 3, now 3. 162, Marty, 25.
Four more.
Okay, could be a little rough on top. 144.95. 144 money 5, 6, 7, 47. 147, 48. 149, $9, 50. 150, 150, 50, 50, 51, 51, 51, 51, 51. 51, $2, $2, now 2, now 3, now 3, now 4, now 4, now 5, 5, 6. 57, $8, $58, 9, 59, 60, 60. 159, Marty, 37.
Weber.
It's happening on 190 and 190, he put $1, 1, 2, 3, 94, 96, 98, 98, 98, $2, 2, 2, 2, 204, 204, 204, 204, 4, 5, 205, 6, 206, 7, $8, $8, 9, 209, 99, 9, 208, Lone Star 1. Seminary, 215 now, 2.5, 250, 2.5, 250, 2.5, 55, 55, 55, 55, 7.5, 257, $60, 260, 2.5, 7.5, 70, 270, 270, 70, 70, 70, 2.5, 2.5, now 5, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 270, 2.5, Nolan 29, Nolan 29.
Braun, Glenn Braun from that one. Triples on the back.
It's happening 165 now $6, 65 now 6 now money $6, $6, $7, 67, 8, $8, $9, $9, 71, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 76, 77, 8, $8, 8, 177, Marty 8.
That black cow ear tag, this is the one I guess about the eye protector. They're making it sound like it's only Distramax when they're saying Distramax. They're not mentioning ivermectin. Like that's the only thing. Everything else is
It's about 144.95, 40, 495, 96, 97, 8, 48, 9, $50, 151, 51, 52, 153, 53, 54, 55, 55, 6, 57, $7, 8, $8, $9, 9, 60, 1, 1, 2, 63, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 166, Lone Star.
Hey, Jeff, range, four range.
151, now, 115, now 151, money 1, 2, 3, 4, 54, 55, 56, 56, $7, $7, $8, 58, 58, 9, 60, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 65, 6, 7, 7, 166, Marty 25. $7.5, $3 now, $2.5, $3 now, money, $2.5, $3.02.5, $2.5, $2.5, $3, Nolan 26, Nolan 26. It's $7.5, $16, now $2.5, $2.16, now $2.5, $7.5, $70, $2.5, $5, $7.5, $80, $2.5, $85, $85, $2.85, $7.5, $2.90, $90, $87, $90, $90, $90, $90, $90, $287.5, Nolan 27. It's $7.5, $150, now 151, $1, money 1, 2, 3, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, $60, 1, 2, $1, now 2, now 3, 62, 3, 4, now 5, now 6, now 6, 65, $6.
I marked her off. She's horrible. Don't look like it's full of horn flies all over her back. Nah, them flies are all over her.
Okay, we're going to call the man.
Green ear tag number 1406. Green ear tag 1406. We're going to call him, see if you had Osmac 140.
Okay, they're going to call the man, see if she had 4 on. 140, now 1, 140, keep it 1, money 1, 141, 42, 43, 44, 5, 46, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 51, 51, 52, 53, 54, 54, 54, 5, 5, 6, 157, 57, 57, 57, 57, 57, 57, 57, 156, Lone Star. Yours are by herself. Sell the Charlotte. Sell the Charlotte. 7.5, 350, now 5. 350, now 5, 65, and 75, and 80, 55, and 90, 5, 395, $4.05, 405, 555, $4.05, $4 now 5, $4 D&D 35. Sell the black ball, you can take them both. $4 now 5, $4 now 5, $4 now 5, $4 now sell the black ball, on money now 5, 4 5, 4 5, 4 5, 5 5 5, $4 fry number 5. He wants them both. Fry 5.
Okay, 100 green.
7 half, 135, 37 half, 135, money 7 half, 35, 37 half, 137 half, 40, now 2 and a half, 55, 57 half, 52 and a half, 55, 55, 7 half, 57 half, 157 half, 155, Tom 5. Sell the big one, 250, now 5. 250 now, big one, 255, money 5. 255, 60, now 5, now 70, now 580, 285. 285, 90, 290, now 5, now $3, $5, 10, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 330, 325, 35, 335 by the pound, 335, 40, 340, 340, 335, and that's Mr. Fincher. Thank you, Fincher. $7 now 5, $2 now 5, money 5, $2 now 5, $2 now 5, $2 now 5, 10, 210, 215, 25, 35, 40, 55, 50, 55, 65, 275, 80, 285, 90, 295, $3 5, $3 now 5, $3 5, $3 5, $3 Fincher, $3 Fincher. It's happening. 240 now 5, 240 now 5, money 5, 240 now 5, 240 now 5, 50, 55, 60, 55, 75, 80, 285, 285, 285, 285, 285, 280, Nolan 76, Nolan 76. Watch him. It's happening. 165, $6. 165, now 679, now 71, 35, 77, 77, 79, 81, now 183, 83, 185, 85, 87, 87, 9, 89, 91, 93, 93, 95, 97, 97, 99, 199, 201, 203, 205, 207, 207, 9, 209, 209, 9, 207, Lone Star 1, Lone Star 1. You already buy sell? You want to already buy sell? Buy sell. 280 now 5, 280 now 5, money 5, 280 now 5, 90, 5, 95, $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 325, 30, 335, 45, 45, 45, 50, 350 now 5, 360 now 5, 370, 70 now 5, 75, 80, 380 now 5, 390 now 5, 95, $4, 5, $4, 5, one more time, $4 now 5, 5, 5, $4 Fincher, $4 Fincher. 140 now 40, 2.5, 140 now 2.5, own the money now 2.5, 142 2.5, 140 2.5, 140 2.5, 140 Tom 1. Sell the big one, sell the red one, 280 now 5, 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 big one, 280 now 5, 220 now 5, 220 now 5, money 5, 225, 30 now 5, 240, 245, 55, 255, 65, 265, 265, 70, 275, 75, 80, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 275, Letty, number 21. 150 by the pound, now 5, 155, 160, now 5, now 75, 85, 95, now $2, now 5, 205, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, and 40, 5, and 5, 55, 265, 75, and 280, 285, 290, now 5, now $3, 5, 35, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30, 55, and 40, 55, 345, 50, 350, now 5, and 55, 60, 360, 365, 65, 365, you do it, 65, 70, 75, 75, 80, 385, 85, 90, 95, $4, 395 Fincher. Over there, 130, now 5, 130, on the money, now 5, 135, 130, now 5, money's down 5, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 40. 140, now 5, 150, 155, 160, 55, 70, 75, 175, 80, 80, 80, 175, Javier, number 5. One or both. You pick one or both of them by the pound. Weigh them, 140, now 5, 140, now 5, on the money, now 5, 55, 65, 75, 80. 5, 185, 90, 190, now 5, $95, $2, $5, 205, 205, 205, 205, 205, 205, 205, $2, Javier, number 5. Want them both? Both of them. It's happening. 145.47. 145 money, $7, 145, 147, 145, 147, 147, 147, $7, $7, 145, Marty 4. Oh, there, 216, now 5. 216, now 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 260, now 2.5, money, 2.5. 65, 7.5, 70, 2.5, 85, 75, 270, 7.5, 80, 280, 80, 280, 2.5, 7.5, 290, but a 90, but a 290, 90, but a 90, 287.5, Nolan, 29. Over there, 330, now 5, 330 on money, 5, 5, 5, 40, bit a 5, bit a 50, bit a 5, bit a 355, 355, 5, 5, 5, 5, bit a 5, 350, D&D number 24. 7.5, but a 290, now 2.5, 5, 295, 95, 95, 290, 295, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 297.5. Now $3, now 2.5, now 5, 305, 305, 305, 37.5, 37.5, 37.5, 305, capital 94. It's happening. 145, $146, 145, 146, 7, 49, 149, 49, 50, 150, 151, 51, 51, 52, 52, 3, 53, 54, 55, 55, 55, 56, 56, 7, $7, $8, $8, 9, 59, 99, 9, 60, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 65, 5, 164, Lone Star. Little Bruno. 316, now 5, 316, now 5, on the money, 570, 370, now 5, 80, 85, 3 to 5, 90, 95, 95, 95, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 10, 410, 10, 10, 405, capital number 17. Over there, 390, now 5, 390, now 5, 390, on money, now 5, 390, now 5, now $4, 5, 10, 15, 15, 415, 15, 20, now 20, now 20, 420, 420, 420, 420, 415, 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. Let's have it here. 340, now 5. 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 40, 2.5, 2.5, 325, 7.5. 327, 30. 330, now 2.5. 2.5, 2.5, 330, 2.5. 330, now 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 330, Simpson, 37. 7.5, 350, now 2.5, 350 on 2, 5, 7.5, 60, 2.5, 5, 7, 70, 2.5, 7.5, 80, 2.5, 80, 2.5, 380, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 380, D&D 35. Sell one big one, $4 now 5, $4 on money 5, 10, 15, 20, 425, 30, 435, 35, 35, 35, 430, Troy number 4. Heaven here, 440, now 5, 440, now 5, 440 on the money, now 5, 440, now 5, 440, now 5, 445, 445, 54, 54, 54, 54, 54, 50, 455, 55, 55, 60, 465, 465, 470, 475, it is 75, 80, 480, 475. Weeby, is that right? Weeby, thank you. Mr. Weeby. Sell one heifer. It's happening. $3 now 5. $3 now 5. $3 on the money now 5. $3 5. Now 5. Now 10. Now 10. 15. 15. 20. 325. 30. 55. 40. 55. 50. 55. 355. 60. 360. 360. 355. Lady number 93. 70. 390 now 5. 390 now 5. Monday 95. Now $4. $4. 5. 10. 10. 15. 20. 425. 30. 435. 435. 40. 55. 50. 55. 60. 465. 70. 470, 465, Fry, number 4, Fry 4. Sell one on the rail there. One little bit of 7 at 280, now 5. 280, now 5. 280 on the money. 595. Now $3.05 at 10, but 10, 15, 20. 320, 315, now 20, 20, 25. 325, 25, 25, 25, 30, but 330, now 5, but 40, but 40, 335, D&D 93. Okay, watch underneath her a little bit. $72.95, $2.95. On the money now 5, $2.95, $2.95. $2 now 5, $2 now 5, but $2.95, 5, 5, 5, 5, 10, 210, 210, 210, but you do it to 15, but 20, 220, now 20, now 5, but 30, but 235, but 40, but 5, but 50, but 50, 250, 245, show number 8. Sell a bull calf, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, now 10, but $3 and $5, 10, 15, 15, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, now 5, now 70, now 5, 375, 80, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, now 5, 55, 95, 390, lady, number 94, lady, 94, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, 45, 55, 65, 65, 65, 65, 65, 70, 370, 370, 370, 365, lady, 93. It's happening. One big heifer, 190 now 2, 190 now $2 money $2 190 but debate $2 money's down 2 4 190 2 4 6 96 98 98 $2 $2 $2 2 2 4 2 4 2 4 6 $6 $6 6 8 208 $8 8 10 2 10 2 12 2 12 12 14 14 14 14 2 12 show number 8 show number 8 70 370 now 5 money 5 85 and 90 but 5 but 4 5 but 10 but 15 415 415 415 415 415 410 that'll be D&D 35. 2 reds, sell 2 reds. 70, 340, now 5, money, 550, 560, 365, 370, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $4.05, 405, 405, 405, 405, 405, $4, capital number 45. 7, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, 35, 35, money 540, 40, 345, 50, 350, now 50, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 350, capital number 45, capital 34, cap 34. Heifer kind, good one. 350, now 5. 350, on money 565, 75, and 75. 375, 75, 75, 75. 370, D&D 24. Sell a red steer, $3 now, 2.5. $3, 2.5, 7, 10, 12, 15, 17, 20, 2.5, 5, 27.5, 30, 2.5, 5, 37.5, 40, 2.5, 42.5, 345, 45, 45, 47.5, 47.5, 50, 350, 350, 347.5, lady number 94. 280, 285, 280, now 5, 280, 5, and money 5, 90, 90, 295, $3, 5, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 315, 315, 310, show number 8. 2 more, 2 or more, 2 or more. 290, now 2.5, 290, but debate 2.5, 290, now to money, 2.5, 97.5, $3, 2.5, 5, 305, 305, 302.5, 5, 305, 55, 305, 305, 305, 302.5, D&D 89.
Is she guilty?
270, now 2.5. 270, now 2.5. 2.5. 270, now 2.5. 270, $2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 270, 2.5. 2.5, 250, now 2.5. 5, 7.5, $60, now 2.5, now 5, 7.5, 70, 270, 2.5, 5, 75, 7.5, 80, 280, 280, 2.5, 285, 285, 87.5, 290, 90, 2.5, 95, 297.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 295, Tom number 1, Tom 1. Over there, 270, now 2.5, 270, now 2.5, money, 2.5, 270, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 270, D&D 89.
Do you see that, Lindy? There's 2
250 now 5, 250 now 5, 250 now 5, 250 on the money now 5, 255, 55, 55, 255, 255, 255, 60, 5, 270, 5, 80, 280, 285, 85, 85, 285, 90, 90, 90, 290, 285, Brian Hoffman. 7 here, 250 now 5, 250 now 5, money 5, 60, 55, 275, 80, 5, 285, 95, 95, $3, $3, $3, $3, 295, capital 42. 240 now 5, 240 now 5, 240 now 5, 240 now 5, money 5, 240 now 5, 240 now 5, 50, 250 now 5, 260, 5, 70, 275, 275, 80, 80, 255, 255 now 85, 290, 95, 95 now $3, $3, 5, 305, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 305, Russell number 3, Russell 3, Russell 2, put him on 2, Russell 2. 380 now 5, 390 now 5, money 5, 380 now 5, 90, 55, 4 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 10, 4 10, 10, 10, 50, 50, 20, 420, now 29, now 5, now 7.5, 30, 432, 35, 437, 40, 2, 47, 50, 52, 55, 455, 7, 457, 7, 455, Troy 4, 440, now 5, and money 5, 445, 50, 450, now 50. 450 now 50 now 50 now 5 455 460 55 70 475 75 75 75 75 470 Troy 4. 2 big ones, you can take them all. 2 big ones, 380 now 5. 380 money, 590, 5, 95, 4 out of 5. 4, 5, 10, 15, 18, 20, 5, 430, 30, 430. 425, 30, 30, 30, 430, 425, Troy 4, Troy 4. 7 here, $3.50 now 5, 355 money 5, 350 now 560, 575, 375, 75, 75, 75, 375, 4. With the cow, 125, 126 $, 125 money 6, $6, 7, $7, $8, $9, $9, 30, now 1, now 2, now 2, now 3, now 3, 4, 5, 36, 37, 37, 38, 39, 41, 2, 43, 43, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 48, 48, 49, 150, 150, 51, 51, 52, 53, 53, 4, 54, 5, 6 out of it, 7, 7 out of it, 8, 58, 59, 59, 60, 51, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 65, 164, Drake. Number 10, Drake, 10. Over there, 440, now 5, 440, now 5, 440, young money 5, 50, 55, 60, 5, 70, 55, 480, 55, 485, 90, 495, 95, 95, 95, now $5, $5, $5, 5, 505, 505, 505, 505, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 20, 525, 530, 30, now 5, 40, 545, 545, 50, 50, 50, 50, 55, 50, 545, Weeby. Over there, 440, now 5, 440, now 5, and then money, 5, 50, 50, 50, 450, now 5, now 60, now 5, now 70, now 5, and 80, 55, and 90, 55, and $5, 5, 10, and 15, 15, 15, 20, 5, 25, 35, and 5, 45, and 5, 50, 5, 55, 55, 55, 60, 5, 65, 5, 65, 5, 60, Weeby. 2 big ones, 2 big ones. 7 or 280 now 5, 280 now 5, 280 on the money now 5, 285, 285, there's your deal, 285, 85, 90, 295, 95, 290 now 5, now $3, $3, 5, 305, 10, 310, 15, 15, 20, 55, 325, 325, 30, 330, now 5, 40, 55, 45, 45, 45, 340, D&D, number 94, D&D 93, D&D 93, $2 now 5, $2 money 5, 10, 15, 20, 220 now 5, now 30, now 5, now 40, now 5, 250, 255, 260, 55, 70, 55, 275, 275, 270, Tom, number 3. Okay, right hind foot. 130, now 5, 130, now 5, 130, now 5, over there. Right hind foot, 130 now 5, 130 now 5, 130 now 5, 30 now 5, 130 now 5, $135. $130. Now 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 135, 140, 145, 150, 155, 160, 155, 70, 170, 165, Javier. Number 4. One or both, one or both, one or both, 199.5, 199.5, 199.5, 190.5, 195, 195. Your choice right here, 195, 199.5. Now $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, 5, 205, 205, 210, 10, 10, 10, 10, 210, 210, 210, 210, but 210, 205. Javier, number 4 on them. Javier 4. He won't. 130, now 5. 135, 130, now 5. 130, now 5. 130, now 5. 130, now 5. On the money, now 5. 135, 40. 140, now 5. Now 50, now 5. 155, 160, 5, 70. 175, 75, $75, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. 175, Javier 4. Tell the black one. Tell the black one, $2.50 now 5, $250 now 5, $250 now 5, and then $250 now 5 on the black one, $250 now 5, going out, $250 now 5, $250 now 5, $2 now 5, $2 money 5, 205, 10, 210, 10, 15, 15, 20, 5, 225, 230, 230 now 5, 35, 35, 40, 245, 250, 55, 260, 55, 70, 270, 265, Brian Hoffman, $2 now 5, $2 now 5, $2 now 5, $2 money 5, $2 now 5, $2 now 5, 5, 5, 205, 205, 205, 205, $2 Tom 3. Two more, pick T like $4 now 5. $4 on the money now 5, 10, 10, 15, 20 now 5. 430 now 5, now 440, 55, 50, 55, 65, 470, 470, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 465, Troy number 2. Troy 2. Charlotte, win them 350 now 5, 350 now 5, 350 on money now 5, 355, 355, 60, 55, 70, 55, 80, 385, 385, 85, 90, 90, 95, 95, $4, $4, 5, 10, 15, 15, 25, 30, 430, 430, 425, Fry number 4. Sell one big one there, $3 now 2.5, 302 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17, 22 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 30, 330, 330, 2 and a half, 32 and a half, 5, 35, 35, 35, 335, 332 and a half, Nolan 56. 7 here, 316 now 5, money 75, 80, 90, 4 out of 5, 10, 15, 15, 15, 15, 14, 15, 410, $15, 15, 15, 20, 5, 25, 420, D&D 35. Two or more, $3.70 now 5, $3.70 now 5, and money 5, 80, 55, 90, 95, $4, 5, 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, 420 now 5, now 425, 25, 25, 25, 430, 30, 30, 430, 435, 35, 40, 440, 435, we be. 7 right here, 330 now 5, 330 now 5. On the money, 5, 45, 55, 60, 55, 365, 75, 80, 85, 385, 85, 90, 90, 90, 95, $4, now 5, 405, 405, $4 we be. 7 here, $3.20 now 5, $3.20 now 5, 35, 40, 45, 45, 345, 340 now 5, now 5, 55, 340 D and H number 47. It's happening 440 now 5, 440 now 5, 445, 50, 50 now 5, 60, 55, 70, 55, 475, 475, 80, 80, 85, 485, 90, 90, 95, 495, $5, 5, 5, 05, 10, 5, 15, 15, 20, 25, 25, 30, 55, 35, 35, 530, Troy number 2, Troy 2. Okay, sell the black over there. Sell the black. 340 now 5. 3. You're buying the black over there. 340 now 5. Money 550. 355. 360. 5. 70. 80. 380. 85. 85. 85. 85. 85. 85. 380. Capital number 35. So Charlotte, 316 now 5. 316 now 5. Money 5. 75. 80. 85. 90. 95. $4. 5. 10. 15. 415. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 420. 420. 420. 420. 5. 425. 25. 25. 25. 25. 30. 430. 430. 430. 435. 35. 35. 35. 35. 430. Troy 4. Troy 4. $4 now 5. 5. Money 5. 10. 15. 20. 5. 30. 5. 40, 445, 50, 50, 5, 60, 5, 470, 5, 75, 75, 470, Troy 2. 7 here, 7 316 now 5, 316 now 5, 5, 70, 75, 80, 5, 90, 5, $4, 5, 10, 10, 15, 415, 410, 15, 20, now 5, 30, 435, 435, 430 now 5, 35, 35, 430 Wilford Wildy. Evercan, 7 380 now 5. On the money now 5, 380 now 5, 85, 85, 385, 90, now 5, 95, now 4, 4, 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 420 now 5, now 30, now 5, now 40, now 550, 455, 60, 55, 70, 55, 80, 485, 485, 485, 85, 85, 480 Drake, number 3. Okay, boys, marking that Cattle Master and Vision 7. Boys, about 40 head of them. They got the goods now. Good ones here. Helping a $3 now, $2.5. $3 now, money 2.5. 5, 305, 305, 7.5, 307, 10, 10, 10, 12.5, 15, 79, 20, 320, 379, 20, 20, 20, $320, $20, $20, 320, 320, 320, 317.5, Troy 7. Cattle Master and Vision 7 map marking 330, now 2.5, 330, 2.5, 35, 37, 40, 340 with 340, 2.5, 345, 45, 45, 45, 7.5, 50, 350, 350, 2.5, 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 352 and a half, 352 and a half, 350, Simpson 37. 7.5, 320, now 2.5, 5, 20, 2.5, 5, 27.5, 30, 3, 30, 2.5, 5, 35, 37.5, 37.5, 3, 37.5, 40, 2.5, 40, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 5, 45, 45, 45, 345, 345, 342.5, Simpson 37. Effort right off of them. It happened here. T90, now 2.5, 290, but the money 2.5. T90, 2.5, 95, 95, 97, 92, 97, $3, 2.5. 302 and a 5, 305, 305, 302 and a 5, 305, 305, 305, 555, 7.5, 307, 8, 378, 6, 7, 3067, 307, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 310, 310, 310, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 312, 312, 313, 13, 13, 14, 14, 14, 14, 313, Capital 94. $7.5, $3 now, $2.5, $3 now, 2.5, money 5, $3, 2.5, 5, 5, 7, 8, 7, 8, 10, 3, 10, 12.5, 15, 17.5, 20, 3, 20, 20, 20, 2.5, 3, 20, 2.5, 320 now, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 320, Capital 90, Capital 94. It's up in there, T90, now 290, but they money 2.5, 295, 95, 97, hand now $3, $2.5, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 10, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 15, 3, 15, 3, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 3, 15, 312 and a half, H 22. Sell three big ones there. 260 now 2.5. 260 now 2.5. 2.5. 260 on the money 2.5. 265 at a 5 at a 2.5. 5 7 70. 270 but 70 2.5. 5 at a 7 5 7 8 7 80 280 2.5 at 80 2.5 280 2.5 280. Shoat 8 280 shoat number. Put them on 19, shoat 19. Oh, they're 290 now for 295, 290, 295, 55, 295, now 295, 7 now, $3 now, 290, now 5, now 5, 305, 305, 305, 305, 305, 302 and a half D&D number 93. Weigh the cow, $165, $6, 65 money, $6, $7, $7, $7, $8, $8, $8, $9, 170, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 74, 5, 174 shoat number 19, shoat 19, 99, 199, 199. Oh, there, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, money 5, $3 now 5, 3 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40, 55, 50, 355, 355, 55, 55, 55, 350, H47. 7 here, $3 now 40, now 5, 40 now 5. On the money 5, 50, 355, 60, 5, 370, 75, 80, 38, 38, 38, 380, 375, 80, 80, 85, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, 90, 390, 390, 390, 385, 5. It's happening. T90 now 5. 290 on the money now 5. T90 now 5 but a T95 now $3 but a 5 but a 10 but a 12 and a half but a 3 12 and a half. 15 but a 15 17 half 20 3 17 half 15 17 half 17 half 315 Nolan 26. 7 8 290 now 2.5 290 205 7 8 now $3 2.5 7 8 10 12 and a half 15 but a 315 312 and a half 15 15 15 15 315 312 and a half Nolan 27. You get him on that time? 7 8 7 and a half 316 now 5 money 5 but 316 now 570 5 80 but 5 but 90 but 5 but $4 but 4 5 10 15 but 15 410 15 15 15 but 415 410 D&D number 38.
Ah.
260 now 5. 260 now 5. Money 5. 70 but 5 80 but 2 to 590. 295 now $3 but 5 but 10 but 10 15 20 325 30 but 330 now 30 330 330 330 330 325 Troy number 5. All right, that's 7-way shot. 320 now 5, 320 now 5. On the money 5, 30 but 5 but 330 540 but 340 340 35 40 40 40 but 340 335 Simpson 36. Simpson 36. What's the good ones here? 7 and a half, 330, now 2 and a half, 330, now 2 and a half, money, 2 and a half, 335, 35, 37 and a half, 337 and a half, 40, 340, 340, 40, now 40, now 40, now 40, 340, 340, 337 and a half, Simpson 36. Johnny Bank. Okay, Matthews Cattle have had a Triangle 10 and 7-way. Yes, sir, good ones here. Triangle 10 and 7-way. 290, now 2 and a half, 5. 297 and a half, now $3, 2 and a half, 5. 7 and a half, 10. 312 and a half, 15, 315. 312 and a half, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 315. 312 and a half, that'll be Nolan, 27. Sheer cattle, 7 here, $3 now, 2 and a half, $3 on about 2, 5, 7 half, 7 half, 7 half, 3, 7, 8, 10, 10, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 20 with 2 and a half, with 5, with 25, 325, 7 and a half, 30 with 330, 2 and a half, 32 and a half, 32 and a half, 330 now, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 330, Nolan 26. It's happening at 330 now 5, 330 now 5, 330 now 5, money 5, 330 now 5, now 40, 340 with a bit 37 and a half, 40, 342 and a half, 342 and a half, now 25, 45, 45, 345, 45, 45, 342 and a half, Simpson 36. 280, now 2.5, 2.5, 257, and 90, 2.5, 95, 97, and $3, bit of 2.5, bit of 5, bit of 7, and 10, 12 and a half, 15, bit of 3, 15, 3, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 15, 15, bit of 15, 3, 12 and a half, Nolan 27. Heifer count 330 now 5, 330 now 5, money 5, 330 now 5, 40, 40 now 40 now 40 now 340, 340, 345, 50, 5, 355, 60, 5, 65, 70, 75, 80, 380, 80, 80, 375, capital number 92. Okay, hold the Sally, hold the very biggest one if you need to. 330, 330, now 2.5. $3 now 2.5. $3, 2.5. On the money now 2.5. 7.5. Now 10. Now 12.5. 312 and a half, 15. 315. 315, 15, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 15, 15, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 15, 15, 312 and a half, capital 94. 4, wasn't it? $280, not 2.5, $280, not 2.5, $280, but 2.5, $280, 2.5, 5, $85, $280, 2.5, 5, 5, 5, $285, $85, $85, $85, $85, $285, $280, 2.5, show number 8. Okay, they've had a 7-way shot. Okay, make them all black, 340 now 550, 355, 60, 55, 75, 80, 85, 90, 85, $4, $4, $4, $4, 5, 405, 405, 405, 555, $4 fried, number 4. Okay, old deal, right hind leg, old deal. 280, now 5. 280 on the money, now 5. 95, $3, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, $10, 10, $13, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 345, 350, now 5, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 380, 380, 375, Troy 4. Same cattle right here, $3, 50 now 2.5, 55, 355, 7, 65, 75, 80, 85, 90, 5, 395, $4, $4, 5, 405, 405, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 415, 410, 15, 15, 15, 415, 410, 5, 7 here, 330 now 5, 330 now 5, the money 5. 335, 45, 55, 60, 55, 75, 80, 385, 85, 385, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 385, 380, D&D 24. It's happening here, 360, now 5, 360, now 5, 360, now 570. Got the money or wood. 70, 70, 70, 70, 75, 75, 80, 80, 385, 85, 90, 95, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, 395, D&D 39, D&D 39, $4, here we go, 5, $4 now 5, $4, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, now 5, 430, now 5, 435, and then 440, 5, 50, 5, 455, 65, 465, 465, 460, DH 38, H 38. 7 here, 360, now 5, 360 on the money, 5, 75, 80, 85, 90, 5, $4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 425, 420, now 5, 425, 25, 25, 420, capital number 92. Okay, boys, they have been weaned 60 plus days, worm with Ivomec pour on. Over there, 260 now 5, 260 now 5, 260 on 95, 75, 85, 90, 290, 25, 90, 90, 90, 90, 25, 90, 95, 95, 95, $3, $3, $3, 295, Nolan 26. 70. 290, not 290, 290, but debate 295, 295, 97, hand up $3, 295, but debate 7, 8, but 7, 8, 10, 310, 310, 310, 310, 312 and a half, 12 and a half, 15, but debate 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 312 and a half, D and D, H6, H number 6, H6.
I put coal about 4 on it. The side of the
Okay, mark for ownership. 260, now 2.5, 25, 85, 5, 2.5, now 5, 7.5, 70, 2.5, now 5, 7.5, 82 and a half, 82 and a half, 282 to 5, 87 and a half, 287 and a half, 87 and a half, 7 and a half, 285, Nolan 26. Nolan 26.
linen ring.
All right, linen cattle, boys. Had a 7-way shot in triangle 10. 2 blacks, 350 now 5, 350 on the money now 5, 60, 5, 70, 5, 380, 85, 385, 85, 85, 90, 90, 95, 95, 95, $4, $4, 395, capital number 35, 7 ham, 360 now 5, 360 money 5, 75, 80, 85, 85, 90, 95, 95, $4, 5, 10, 410, 15, 410, Troy 4. And the same way, good ones here, half for a kind. 3 blacks, 320 now 5, 320, 2.5, money 5, 7.5, 330, 2.5, 35, 35, 335, 35, 35, 35, 335, 332 and a half, capital 94, 94. 7 here, Charlotte, $3 now, 2.5, $3, 2.5, 305, 302 and a half, 55, 305, 7.5, 7.5, 10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15, 17, 20, 2.5, 2.5, 320, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 320, and that'll be Troy 1, Troy 1. All right, Triple S, on your pass out, they've had 2 rounds of Kovacs and 8. Okay, hold the biggest one if you need to. 7 and 350 now 2.5, 350 now money 2.5, 5, 355 7.5, 357 and $60, 2.5, 365, 555 7.5, 7 70, 370 2.5, 72 and 5, 75 7.5, 80, 380 2.5, 85, 85 7.5, 387 and 90, 90, 390, 90, 90, 90, 387 and a half, Simpson 35. 7 here, 340 now 5, 340 money 550 55, 355, 360 with 2.5, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 367 70, 70, 370, 367 and a half, Simpson 36. 7 here, 450 now 5, money 565, 75, 80, 480, 475, 80, 80, 75, 80, 80, 80, 480, 480, 480, 480, 475, Troy 2. All right, boys, I've had an 8-way shot in anthrax. We got 2 little ones, 2 little ones, 2 little ones, 2 little ones. You can take them all. 370, now 5, 370 on them, 5, 85, 90, 5, 4, about 5, 10, 410, 15, 20, 420, 15, 25, 425, 430, 30, 30, 430, 430, 30, 30, 27 half, 30, 430, 430, 430, 427 half, Troy number 4. I believe that. $3.50 now 5, $3.50 now 5. On the money 5, about 355, 60, 55, 70, 70, 370, 365, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 365. Troy number 4, 2, 5. Troy 5. Troy 5. Two big ones, two big ones, two big ones. 330 now, 2.5. 330 on money, 2.5. Bit of 330, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 330, 2.5. Bit of 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 330, Troy, number one. That right here is $7.50 now 5. 350 on the money now 5. 355, 55, 355, 355, 355, 355, 55, 55, 60, 60, 365, 365, 360. Troy number 3. 7 here, 350 now 5, 350 now 5, 355, 60, 55, 70, 55, 80, 55, 90, 55, 95, $4.5, $4.5, 10, 15, 25, 430, 430, 430, 430, 425. Drake number 3.
Rex Jones. Wasn't he a
Boy, been winged a couple of months, had a subway shot. 290, now 295, 295, 295, 95, 97, and $3, $3, $3, $3, 297 and $3, $3, $3, $3, $3, $3, 297 and a half. Nolan 29.
well, it says Block Bullpen on the money card. Why no? That's what I was wondering. I don't think it's. I thought it was Burns Ranch.
All right, Burns Ranch have been winged 2 months and had a co-vaccinate. Hold the biggest one. 7 390 now 5. 390 now 5. Money 5. $4. $4. $4. $4. $5. $5. $5. 10. 10. 10. 15. 20. 5. 30. 430. 425. 30. 27 and a half. 30. 34. 32. 9. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 432 and a half. 435. 35. 37 and a half. 437 and a half. 40. 440. 440. 440. 440. 440. 437 and a half. Troy 4. Oh, so one hit by the scales. 350 now 5. 355 money 5. 60, 55, 65, 70, 55, 75, 80, 85. Oh, better start over there and the black one if you want it. 380 now 5. Now 90 now 5. Now $4 now 5. 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 55, 425. 425, 25, 25, 25. 420. Troy number 5. He wants them both. Troy 5. 7 here, $4 now 5, money 5, $4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 430, 425, 30, 35, 35, 35, 40, 440, 440 now 5, 5, 50, 50, 50, 50, 450, 450, 50, 47, 50, 450, 452 and a half, 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 55, 55, 55, 7 and a half, 457, 60, 2 and a half, 5, 65, 462 and a half. Troy number 4. $450 and a 5, 455, money 5, 65, 75, 80, 55, 485, 485, 485, 85, 85, 85, 480, Troy 2. 450 and a 5, 450 and a 5, 555, money 5, 455, 60, 60, 55, 70, 55, 475, 80, 80, 80, 480, 480, 480, 480, 480, 475, Troy 2. 7 here, 350 and a 5, 350 and a 5, 350 on the money and a 5, 65, 65, 65, 70, 5, 375, 80, 80, 85, 85, 385, 90, 90, 95, 95, 4, 4, 4, 5, 10, 10, 14, 15, 15, 15, 15, 415, 410, Capital 92. They are light and good and right kind here. 370 now 5. 370 now 5. Money 5 at 85 at 90 at 5 at 95. 395. $4 now 5. 45 45 45 10. 45 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 but $10 10 15 50 50 15 4 15 15 12 and a half 15 but 15 15 17 and a half 4 17 half 20 4 20 20 but 20 but 20 4 20 4 20 2 and a half 2 and a half 2 and a half 2 and a half 5 and a 5 and a 5 25 27 and a half 4 27 and a half 7 and a half 30 4 30 430 430 430 430 427 and a half Troy 21. All right. Boys, they have been weaned 3 months. Over there, 320, now 5, 320, on money 530, now 5, but a bit of 40, but a bit of 2 and a half, but a 5, but a bit of 45, 345, 42 and a half, 5, 5, 5, but a 45, 47 and a half, 347 and a half, 50, 350, 350, 350, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 350, 347 and a half, Troy 5. 7 here, $3.50 now 5, $3.50 now 5, money 5, 60, bit of 5, bit of 70, bit of 5, bit of 80, bit of 80, bit of 380, 375, 80, 80, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, 95, 95, 395, 395, 5. 7 here, Boo Yearlings, $3 now 5, money 5, $3, 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, bit of 335, 35, to 40, 340, 340, 2 and a half, 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 bit of 2 and a half, 5, 45, 45, 345, 7 and a half, 347 and a half, 347 and a half, 347 and a half, 345, that'll be Nolan 26, 56. Nolan 56, Nolan 5-6, 270 now 5, 275 money 5 at 80 bit of 285, 290 bit of 5 bit of $3 bit of 5 bit of 10 bit of 15 bit of 15 15 15 20, 325, 325, 25 25 25 25, 320 Reese number 2, Reese number 2.
Okay, 3 Bar Ranch from Pecos.
Okay, they've had a 7-way shot. It's happening at 370 now 5, 375. We hold one, Jody. Hold one, everybody. 75, 80, 5, 90, 5. 395, $4. Now 5. At a bit of $4 now 5. 4, 5, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 15, 20, with a bit of 420, 25, 25, 25, 25, 30, 34, 35, 35, 35, 40, with a 5, with a bit of 5, with a 5, with a 5, with a 5, 54, 54, 55, 55, 55, 60, with a bit of 460, with a bit of 60, 455, Troy number 2. Troy 4 on them. 7 here, 330 now 5, 330 now 5, money 5, 335, 45, 50, 55, 60, 55, 70, 375, 80, 80, 385, 85, 380 now 5, now 5, 5, 380, capital number 35. 7 half, 440 now 5, 440 now 5, 50, 55, 65, 75, and 80, 480, 85, 485, 85, 85, 485, 485, 485, 480, Troy number 2. Two more, pick two you like. 330, now 5, 330 on Monday, now 5, 335, 45, 50, 55, 360, 55, 370, 70, 365, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 365, Troy 3. 7 and a half, $3 now 5, $3 money 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, $5, 5, 5, 10, 10, 10, $10, $10, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 335, 40, 40, 340, 335, H6.
Wesley Sprayers from Moline.
That 8-way shot. Over there, 316 now 5, 316 now 5, 75, 85, 85, 95, $4, $4, 394, 05, 405, 405, 405, 405, $4, D&D 39. 7 and 330 now 5, 330 now 5, 330 now 5, money 540, 55, 50, 50, 350, 355, 355, 365, 70, 55, 80, 55, 85, 90, 90, 90, 390, 90, 90, 90, 85, 90, 90, 95, 95, 95, 390, capital number 35, capital 35, $3.30 now 5, 330 now 540, 40, 35, 45, 50, 55, 60, 360, 355, 360, 360, 355, 65, 365, 70, 375, 75, 80, 80, 385, 85, 90, 90, 95, 95, $4, $4, $4, $5, 10, 15, 15, 410, we be, 410, we be. Sell 2 head and you can take them off if you want. 330 now 5. 330 now 5. Money 540 now 40 now 5 now 50 but 350. 355 360 5 70 5 80 5 90 390 85 90 90 90 385 Troy 3. Every kind of $3 now 5, $3 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 335, 335, 40, 5, 340, D&D 24. Got a bull, 7, 316, now 5. 316, now 5. Money 75, and 80, 55, and 90, 55, and $4, 5, and 10, 10, 10. 15, 20, 5, 30, 55, and 435, 35, 35, 430 fried, number 4.
Greg Hornsey is coming next.
86, 86, 86, 86.
All right, next 14 head had a triangle 10. It's happening at $3 now, 2.5, $3 in the money, 5, 7.5, 3, 7.5, 10, 12.5, 12.5, 12.5, 3, 12.5, 15, 15, 15, 15, 3, 15, 17.5, 3, 17.5, 20, 3, 20, 3, 20, 3, 20, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 3, 20, 2.5, 5, 25, 25, 25, 2.5, 5, 3, 25, 3, 25, 3, 20, 2.5, Troy 7. Okay, hold one big one if you need to. It's happening at 370 now 5. 370 now 5 and money 5 80 380 85 85 90 90 90 5 95 4 405 45 10 10 10 10 10 10 15 15 4 15 4 15 15 12 and a half 15 15 4 15 79 4 17 half now 20 20 now 2 and a half 4 20 2 and a half 27 half 4 27 and 30 32 and a half 32 2 and a half 35 35 37 35 35 4 32 and a half Troy number 4 Troy 4 7 half 330 now 5 by the scales 330 now 5 330 now 5 3 over here 330 now 5 and about money 5 335 5 5 330 Troy number 5 Troy 5 $7 here we go 250 now 5 255 65 75 80 2 and 5 90 2 and a half 295 95 92 and a half 5 95 95 290 2 and a half Nolan 29. Two more, pick T like. 7 and 290, now 2 and a half. 290, now 2 and a half, 5. 95, 290, 2 and a half, 5. 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 7 and a half. 97 and $3, but a 2 and a half, but a 5, but a 7 and a half, but a 10, 10, 10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 17, 19, 20, 320, 320, 317 I am. That'll be D&D 93. So right here, $2.50 now 5, $250 now 5, $250 now 5. 55, 250, now 5, 55, 60, 260, now 60, 255, 260, 60, 255, show number 8.
Couldn't remember if I'd already wrote it on that sheet. Two more heads before we go to Holly.
70, 290, now 290, 209, 290, 290 on the money, now 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, bitty bait, 290, bitty bait, 290, bitty bait, 290, 290 capital 94.
Holly print. Here are that 10 heads.
Okay, Hollick cattle. Had 2 rounds of 7 weight. All right, came in here yesterday.
9 or 10?
2 rounds, 7 weight.
Sammy.
10
You're
head.
saying 9.
There's 10. There's 10.
Okay, you better tell me right.
7 and 350 now 5. 355 money 5. 350 now 5. 355 60 55 65 360 now 5. 365 70 375 2.5 7 half 377 half 80 2 5 85 385 382 now 555 385 385 382 and a half Simpson 36. Mudge, you're buying 10 head of good ones here. 7 at 390, now 5. 390, now 5. Hold one. Dude, 9, 5, $4, now 5, 10. Hold one, everybody. 10, 15, 20, 420, 415, 79, 20, 2.5, 420, 2.5, 420, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 5, 425, 422 and a half, 5, 5, 5, 425, 422 and a half, 5, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 422 and a half, Troy number 5. That's good. Let's have it at 330 now 2.5. 330 now 2.5. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 330 on the money now 2.5. 330 now 2.5. Now 5. 35, 35. 335, 7.5. 337 half 40. 340 with 2.5 with 2.5 with 45, 45, 47 half 347 half 347 half 50. 350, 350, 50, 50, 50 now 50 now 50 now 50 now 2.5, 2.5. 355, 55, 55, 55, 355, 7.5. 357 half 60 with 360. 2.5 with 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 360 Simpson 36. 7 half $3 now 2.5. $3 money 2.5. 302 and a half 5. 3 7 half 10. $10 12 and a half 15 15 17 half 20. 320 17 half 20 with a 320. 317 half 20 20 20 with a 320 320 317 half Troy 7. Seven and a half, 330, now 5, 330 on money, 540, now 5, now 50, 350, 355, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 380, 375, 80, 80, 80, 385, 85, 90, 90, 95, $4, $4, 5, $4 now, 5, 5, 5, $4 fry, 5. 7 half, 2 little ones there. 350 now 5 on the money now 5 now 60 5 70 5 80 385 385 85 85 385 85 85 now 5 5 5 85 380 Troy 4 Troy 3 on them. Troy 3 African Troy 3 7 half 320 now 5 320 now 5 now 30 now 5 40 5 55 355 60 365 370 70 365 Reese number 2 Reese 2. 340.95, 340.95, 340.95, money, 5, 340.95, 345, 340, 50, 353, 55, 355, 360, now 5, now 65, 360, Troy, 5. All right, boys, next 15 head, been weaned 60 plus days, had a round of Bovo Shield and Vista 1, and 2 rounds of Vision 7. 3 more weaned over 60 days. 3 or more 370.95. 370.95. 80, 380, 75, 80, 80, 375, 85, 85, 90, 95, 95, 95. 395, $4 now, 5, $4 now, 5, 10, 4, 10, 15, 20, 425, 420, now 5, now 5, now 5, now 5, now 5, now 5, 420, and that'll be fry 5, $3 now, 5, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 55, 40, 5, 355, 360, even now 5, 365, 70, 55, 80, 55, 390, 55, 95, 395, 95, 95, 95, 390, Letty 94, Letty 94. 7 350 now 5, 350 now 5, 350 on the money 565, 75, 80, 55, 390 now 5, 95, 395, 95, 95, 390 now 5, 95, 95, 95, 390 fry 5. 7 $3 now 5, 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 $3 now 5. We sell one of them, Jody? One or both, $3 now 5, money 5, 10, 15, 20, 325, 325, one or both, 325, 325, 25, 25, 25, 320, capital 30, just 3, capital 3. One head. 7 right here, $3 now 5, $3 money 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 10, 15, 20, now 5, now 325, 325, 320, D&D 93. Seven here, $3.40, now 5, $3.40, now 5, money 5, 50, 55, 355, 360, 365, 360, now 5, 370, 75, 80, 80, 80, 380, 380, 380, 385, 85, 90, 90, 90, 90, 95, 95, 95, 95, 390, capital 92. Happened, 3, 10, 12 and a half, 3, 10, 12 and a half, 50, 3, 10, 12 and a half, 3, 10, money, 12 and a half, 15, 17, 20, 2 and a half, now 5, now 7 and a half, 30, 3, 30, 2 and a half, 37 and a half, 37 and a half, 3, 37 and a half, 37 and a half, 40, 3, 40, 3, 40, 2 and a half, 5, 45, 45, 45, 45, 3, 40, 2 and a half, H, 22, H, 22, 3, 320 now 2 and a half, 320 now 2 and a half, money 2 and a half, 27 and a half, 30, 55, 40, 340, 35, 40 now 40, now 40, 340, 340, 335, D&D 24. All right, been weaned 65 days, had 2 rounds of Bovo Shield and 3 rounds of Blackleg. I guess that'd be the way to do it. So 2 heads, 7 and 320, now 2 and a half, 325, 7 and 30, 55, 335, 40, 55, 45, 55, 355, 360, 60, 55, 70, 375, 80, 85, 90, 390, 90, 85, 90, 90, 90, 385, that'll be Troy 3, Troy 3, Troy 3. 7 and a half, $3 now 5, 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 $2 now 5. Look over there, $2 now 5, $2 now 5, $2 now 5, 10, 25, 210, $25, $10, 10, 25, 10, 15, 20, 220, 220 now 5, 230, 230 now 5, 35, 40, 55, 50, 50, 250, 255, 55, 55, 60, 260 now 5, 70, 55, 275, 75. 270, Brian Hoffman. 270, Brian Hoffman. Boys, look them over here. Weaned cattle have had shots. They're ready to go. 7.5, 320, now 5. 320 on the money, 530, now 5. 340, 45, 45, 50, 350, now 50, now 5. 355, 55, 60, 65. 365, 2.5, 7.5. 370, 72 and a half, 2.5, 75, 7.5. 380, 82 and a half, 82 and a half, 85, 7.5, 387, 90. 390, 2.5, 92, 2.5, 5, 95, 7.5. $97.5, $4, $2.5, 4 2.5, 5, 7.5, 7.5, 10, 14, 12.5, 12.5, 15, 15, 15, 15, 4, 15, 4, 12.5, Simpson 36, Simpson 36. Still two big ones there. $3, now $2 and $3, now 2.5, 7.5, 302.5, 305, 305, 7.5, 7.8, 10, 12.5, 15, 17.5, 20, 2.5, 27.5, 30, 330, 2.5, 35, 335, 35, 35, 332.5, Troy number 6, 7.5, 7.5, 320, now 2.5, 322.5, 25, 7.5, 32.5, 7.5, 40, 2.5, 45, 345. 42.5, 5, 45, 342.5, Troy 6. He's 7.5, 320, now 5, 320, now 5, money 5, 30, now 5, 45, 50, 55, 355, 55, 55, 60, now 2.5, now 2.5, 65, 7.5, 70, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 377 half, 80, 2.5, 80, 2.5, 85, 7.5, 387, 90, 2.5, 92, 92, 92.5, 390, Troy 5, Troy number 5. Yes, sir. $4 now 5, $4 now money now 5, $4 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 5, 430, 430, 435, 430, 540, 45, 45, 50, 55, 60, 465, 465, 70, 75, 75, 75, 470, Troy 4. All right, Tucker cattle. All right, 33 head of them all together. 370 now 5, 370 now 5, 370 now 5, 370 now 5, 370 now 5. Hold one, we do that one, hold one, everybody. 370 on the mighty 5. 375. Hold one, everybody. 370 now 5. 370 now 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 370, Troy number 3. $4, $3.95, $3.95, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 55, 40, 55, 40, 345, 50, 350 now 50, 350 now 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 350, 350, 345, lady 93. $7, 370 now 5, 370 now 5, 85, 90, 55, $4, 55, 4, 5, 10, $410, 15, 15, 20 now 5, 430, 55, 40, 440, 440 now 40 now 40 now 40, 435, Troy 21. 7 here, $4 now 5, $4 now 5, money 5, $4 now 5, $4 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 5. 425, 30, 55, 435, 40, now 5, 50, 450, now 560, 460, now 5, 470, 5, 480, 55, 485, 90, 490, 85, 90, 90, 90, 90, 490, 490, 490, 490, 485, Weeby. 7 here, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, 330, now 540. Now 5, 345, 340 now 5, 50, 350, 350, 50, 55, 50, now 50, now 50, now 50, now 50, 345, H22. 7 here, 390, now 5, 390, now 5, 390, 5, $4.05, 10, 15, 20, 55, 430, now 5, 40, 445, 445, 50, 450, now 5, 455, 55, 55, 455, we be 60, 460, 455, 60, 460, 460, 455, we be.
138, 138, 138.
Seven here, 360, now 5, 360 on the money, now 5, 70, 5, 80, 55, 90, 55, 95, $4, 5, 405, 405, 10, 15, 415, 20, 420, 425, 25, 25, 30, 30, 435, 35, 35, 35, 35, 430, Troy, number 4. Seven here, 440, now 5, 440, now 5, 440, now 5, 50, 450, 445, now 55, 55, 60, 570, 475, 80, 480, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, 490, 490, 490, 485, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 490, 485, Troy 2. Two here, little ones, two little ones, two little ones there. 350 now 5, 350 now 5, 355, mighty 5, 60, 70, 5, 80, 5, 85, 90, 395, 95, 495, 5, 10, 15, 15, 15, 20, 425, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 420, capital 45, cap 34, cap 30, 35, cap 35. Over there, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 5, 5, $3 now 5, money 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 325, 325, 30, 330 now 5, 40, 5, 345, 50, 50, 350 now 50 now 50 now 50, 345, capital number 31. Two hit over there, 390, now 5, 390 on my now 5, 95, 95, now 4, 94, 95, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 55, 40, 55, 50, 455, 55, 60, 460, 460, 460, 455, Troy 2. Over there, $3.60, now 5, 360 on the money, now 5, 75, 80, 5, 90, 5, 95, $4, $4, now 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 420, now 5, 30, 35, 40, 440, 5, 50, 445, 440, Troy number 2. Abraham, $1.80, now 5, 180, now 5, 180. 180, now 2, 182, $2.82, 5, 7, hand, 90, 192 and a half, 195, 195, 95, 97, $2, $2, $2, 2 and a half, 202 and a half, 205, 205, 7 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 220, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5, 25, 7 and a half, 30, 2 and a half, 5, 37 and a half, 40, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 50, 250, 2 and 5, 55, 55, 252 and a half, show 7, 100, show 100. Two more. 7 290, now 2 and a half, now 5, 290, 2 and a half, 5, 297 and a half, now $3, 2 and a half, 5, 3, 7 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 17 and a half, 20, 3, 20, 2, 20, 2 and a half, 2, 5, 27 and a half, 3, 27 and a half, 325, capital number 30, cap 17 right here. Hold your ticket over there, $2, now 70, now 5, 270, now 5, 275, going on, 270, now 5, money 5, 275, 75, 75, 75, 270 on the scales, Troy number 7. $3.75, $3 now, $5, $3 now, money now, $5, $3 now, $5, $3 now, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $10, $10, $12 and a half, $3.15, $79, $79, $79, $79, $79, $20, $3.20, $20, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $3.20, capital number 34. $7.5, $3.50 now, $5, $3.50 now, $5, $3.60, $5, $70, $3.75, $80, $3.80, $85, $90, $5, $4, $5, $10, $10, $15, $15, $20, $5, $4.25, $4.30, $4.30, $4.30, $4.30, $4.30, $4.25, lady 94. $270 now, $5, $270 now, $5, $80, $280, $270, $85, $285, $90 now, $5, $295, $3, $3, $3, $3, $5, $3, $5, $10, $10, $10, $15, $15, $20, $5, $3.25, $30, $5, $35, $40, $45, $50, $3.50 now, $50, $3.50, $3.55, $55, $55, $60, $5, $65, $70, $3.75, $80, $85, $85, $90, $90, $3.85 Reese number, straight Reese. $7.5, $7.8, $2.80 now, $5, $280 on the money now, $5, $2.90 now, $5, and $95 now, $3, $5, $3.05, $3 now, $5, $3, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $10, $10, $15, $15, $20, $2.5, $20, $2.5, $5, $25, $7.5, $3.27, $3.25, D&D 93. $7.5, $3.30 now, $5, $3.30 now, $5, and the money, $5, $3.35, $3.30 now, $5, $5, $35, $3.30, lady 93. Sell the black one, $3.50 now, $5, $3.55, $7 money, $5, and $3.55. Sell the black, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 385, 85, 90, 95, 95, $4, $3.95, capital number 92, $7.5, $3 now, $5, $3 money, $5, $3 now, $5 money, $5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25, 30, 330, 330, 330, 35, 35, 335, 335, 330, Reese 2. All right, Johnson Ranch, El Dorado, Texas. You bet, got the goods here. $295, 97 half, $295, 97 half, $295, 97 half, $295, 97 half, 7 half, $295, 97 half, 7 half, $295, 97 half, $295, $96, $295, $296, $295. $295, 96. On the money, now 6. $295, $296, $295, 96, pretty good shot right there. $296, $96, 7, $297, $297, $297, $296, $297, $7. All in, all done. $297, $296, capital 94. Sam here, $3 now, 2.5. $3 now, 2.5. $3 now, 2.5. $3 now, 2.5. $3 now, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. $3 now, 2.5. 302.5. 302.5. 302.5. 302.5. 2.5, 296, 297. 296 on the money, 7. 97, Vic. I got 6, 7. 296, 97, money's up top. 296, 97. 297, 98. 298, 298, 299, 298.9, 298.99, 299.99. You do it? 299, 299, 299, 298, capital 94. What you talking about the goods? 3 and 12, 13, 3 and 12, 3 13, 3 12, 3 13, 3 12, money, 13, 14, with a bit of 3 15, 3 15, 15, 16, with a bit of 17, with a bit of 3 17, 18, 3 18, 19, 3 19, 20, with a bit of 21, with a 1 1 1 1, 3 21, 3 20, now 1, with a 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, 3 21, 3 20, Nolan 27. $320 now 1, $321 on the money now 1 2 3 bit of 4 bit of 5 bit of 6 bit of 7 $328 $329 $329 $30 $330 now 1 $31 $31 $31 $31 $331 $332 $222 $333 bit of 3 $333 $333 now 3 now 3 now 3 now 3 now 3 now 3 $332 Troy number 6. They got him pretty good. $790 now two. $290 now $2 $290 but $2 on the money now two. $294 94 94 96 98 98 $298 $3 $302 $304 $306 but $8 but $10 but $10 12 $310 $11 $310 $311 $310 $311 $310 $311 $11 not 11 not 11 not 11 not 311 311 311 $310 Nolan 29. Got pretty good down there. It's happening. 133, 34. 133 now 4. Little straight legged. 33 now 4 now 5. 34 5. 34 35. 34 5 6. 36 36 37 37 8. 38 38 9. 39 40. 1. 2. 42 3. 42 3. 3 3 3. 3. 142 Marty 25. Here's over there, 290 now 1, 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 1, what's your way there? $705. 290 now 1, 291, 290 capital 94. So the little one over there, 330 now 5. On the money now 5. 330 now 5. 335, 35, 40, 55, 50, 55, 60, 55, 365. 365, 360, Troy number 1. Okay, front left foot. Way down low, front left. $2 now 5. $2 on the money now 5. $2 now 5. $2 5. $2 way down low. Till 510. 15, 20, 5, 225, 30, 235, 235, 235, 40, 240, 245, 245, 245, 245, 240, Troy, 7. Every kind of 250 now 2.5, 250 now 2.5, 250 now 2.5, 250 on the money 2.5, 250 25, 55, 55, 55, 5, 55, 7.5, 260 with a bit of 260, 2.5, but a 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 260, 2.5, but a 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 260 shout number 8. It's 7.5, 310, 12.5, 310, 12.5, 310, 12.5, 12.5, 310, 12.5, 310, 12.5, 310, 12.5. Over there, Glenn, you see them 310, 312.5, 310, 12.5, 10, 12.5, 310, money, 12.5, 12.5, 12.5, 12.5, 12.5, 310, that'll be cap 35. Seven and a half, 390, now five, 390 now five, now $4. $4, $4, now with a 5 and 10, 15, 20, 5, 425, 30, 435, 40, 5, 445, 440, and that'll be fry 4, fry 4. 7 and a half, $3 now, 5, $3 now, money, now 5, now 10, 15, 15, 3, 15, 15, 25, 3, 30, 5, 35, 35, 40, 45, 345, 340, now 5, 45, 345, 340, Nolan 20, 56, Nolan 5, 6. Okay, hold the very biggest one. It's happening at 290, now 2.5, 290, but it paid 2.5. Money, 2.5, 290, 2.5, 290, but it paid 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 95, 95, 295, 7.5, 297, $3, $3, $3, but it 2.5, but it 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, but $3, 2.5, $3. Capital number 94, $72.50 now 5, 250 now 5, 250 on the money now 5, 55, 60, but it 260. 260 now 5, 260, 570, 270, 270 now 5, but it's 75, 80, 80, but it's 280, 280, but 85, 285, 290, 90, 90, 90, 290, 90, 90, but it's 90, 285, we be. Over there, sell one head, 320, now 530, 330, now 5, now 40, now 5, now 50, 50, 50, 50, 350, 345, 50, 50, 50, 350, 350, 345, D&D 24, $3. Okay, sell the dark black. Sell her right there, 340, now 5, 55, 65, 75, 375, 370, now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 75, 75, 370, D&D 14. 7 here, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, money 5, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, 40, 5, 50, 350, now 5, 355, 55, 60, 5, 70, 5, 370, Troy 3, Troy 3. Over there, $3 now, 2.5, $3, 2.5, 3, 7, 10, 10, 10, 310, 312 and a half, 15, 79, 20, 2.5, 25, 325, 22 and a half, 5, 5, 5, 5, 322 and a half, Nolan 56, $3, 50 now 5, 350 now 5, money 5, 355, 355, 60, now 5, 70, 5, 80, 55, 90, 90, 390, 390, 390, 385, fry 5. 7 here, $3 now 5, $3 now 5. On the money, 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 5, 5, $5, $5, $10, $10, 15, 15, 310, that'll be capital 35. 7 here, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, money 5, $3 now 5, 10, 15, 20, 55, 325, 320 now 5, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 320, H6, H number 6. It's happening at 330, now 5, 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 30, now 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, on the money, 5, 330, Troy 1. 7 half, 440, now 5. 440, now 5. Money, 5. 440, now 5. 50, 55. 60, 55, 465, 75, 75. 80, 55, 85, 85, 90. 490, 85, 95. 95, now $5, $5, 5. 505, 10, 15, 15, 15, 20. 5, 525, 25, 25. 520, Troy, 2. 7 here, 360, now 5, 360, now 5, 360, now 575, 80, 5, 90, 90, 390, now 5, now $4, 5, $4, now 5, 405, 10, 15, 20, 420, now 5, 425, 30, 435, 440, 55, 450, 55, 460, 55, 465, 470, 75, 80, 85, 90, 495, 495, 95, 95, 95. 490, Drake, number 3, Drake 3. $2.50 now 5, 255, 55, 255. Red Heifer, 255, 250 now 5. 255, 255, 250 now 5. Oh, going on, number 255, 255, 255, 250 Shoat, number 8, Shoat, number 8. 7 head, 290 now 5. 280 now 5, 280 now 5, 90, 25, 95, 95, $3, $3, 295, $3, $3, $3, $3, $3, $3, 295 D&D 89, 89 D&D 89. 7 here, 290, now 5, now $3, now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, now 5, 30, 330, 325, 30, 30, 30, 330, 325, Nolan 26. Nolan 26. It's happening at $2.50 now 5, 250 now 5. On the money now 5 to 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 285, 90, 295, 95, 95, 290 now 5, 95, 95, 95, 290, Lady 93. Lady. Sell one with the tag, the Bulls. Having a 280 now 5, 280 now 5, 90, 285, 90, 90 on the Bull, 285, 90, 290, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 285, Nolan 26. $7, now $2.5, $3 now $2.5, $3 now $2.5, 5, 7 half, 10, 12 and a half, 3, 12 and a half, 310, 12 and a half, 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 310, capital 5. $2 now $2.5, 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 $2 now $2 on the money now $2.5, $202.5, $202.5, $202.5, $202.5, now 5. 205, 275, 7.5, 7.5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 12.5, 212.5, 15, 17.5, 20, 2.5, 2.5, 25, 227.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 225, that'll be Troy 9, Marty number 11, Marty 11. Okay, tested open at the ranch. All right, tested open at the ranch. Should be 13 head in this deal. 195, 97 half, 195, 197 half. On the money, 7 half, 190. Money's down, 7 half, 195, 7 half, $2. 2.5, 2, 2.5, 2 to 5, 2 5, 2 5, 7 half, 7 half, 7 half. 10, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 2, 15, 17 half. 20, 2 and a half, 5, 20, 7 half, 30, 2, 30, 2 and a half, 5, 37 half, 2, 37 half. 35, 7 half, 40, 2, 40, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half. 245, 7 half, 247 half, 50, 252 and a half, 52 and a half, 2 and a half, 252 and 5. 57 half, 7 half, 7 half, 7 half, 7 half. 255, Troy, number 81. Troy, 8-1. Same cattle, same story. 165, 7 half. 165, 7 half. 7 half, 7 half, money, 7 half. 170, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5, 75, 75. 75, 175, 7 half, 80, 180, 80, 2 and a half. 185, 85, 85, 87 half, 190, 90, 2 and a half, 90, 2 and a half, 95, 97 half. 197 half, $2, 2 and a half, 2, 2 and a half, 5, 2, 5, 7 half, 7 half. 10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15. 79, 20, 2, 20, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 217 half, show number 199, 199. $350.5, $355, money, now 5. 355, 55, and 160, 55, and 75, and 80, 55, 385, 95, and 95, $4.05, $4.05, 10, 15, 15, 20, and 5. For 30, 55, 40, 40, 435, fry, 454. Okay, watch him a little bit. Watch his. Oh, deal. Way down low. 170, now 5. Money, 5. 175, 80, 85, 95, and $2.05, 10, 15, 215. 210, 215, 215, 20, 220, now 5, now 30. 235, and 40, 40, 240, 245, 250, now 5, 255, 60, 260, 60, 260, 255, that'll be Marty 11. Two big ones there, 2 big ones out there. 220, now 5, 220, now 5, 220, now 5, 30, 230, 230, 225, 30, 35, 35, 40, 240, now 45, 245, 50, 250, 55, 255, 60, 265, 70, 270, 5, 80, 280, 285, 90, 95, 95, $3, $3.05, $10, $305, Brian Hoffman. 7 half, $3, now 5, $3, now 5. On the money, now 5, $3, 5, 5, 5, $5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 5, 30, 35, 40, 5, 50, 5, 355, 350, Lady 93. One more. One of both, 1 hour both, $2.90, now 5, 280, now 5. One of both, 280, now 5, 285, 95, $3, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 325, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 355, 360, 5, 70, 75, 80, 385, 90, 90, 93, 90, 385, lady number 94. Lady 21 on scales, lady 94 on the other one. Lady 21 on scales. Okay, they said they will be open. 230 now 5, 230 now 5, 230 now 5, 235, 40, 40 now 5, 245, 50, 250 now 50, now 55, 255, 255, 55, 60, 265, 65, 265, 260, show number open, yes sir, what they said. Show date. What the owner said they would be open. 270 now 5, 270 now 5, 270 now 5, 55, 55, 55, 275, 270 now 5, 275, 80, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 275. Shoat number 8. Shoat number 8. 7 here, $4 now 5. $4 on the money now 5. 10, 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, bit of 40, bit of 5. 450 now 5, bit of 60, 5, bit of 465, 75, bit of 475, 80, 85, 45, bit of 85, 85, 85, 99, 84, 95, 495, 95, 95, $5, $5, 5, bit of $5, 5, $5. Troy number 2, Troy 2, Troy 2. 7 here, 330 now 5, 330 now 5, 40, 5, 50, 55, 360. 365, 70, 5, 80, 385, 90, 90, 395, $4, $4, 5, 10, $10, 15, 420, 420, 420, 415, Lady 94, Lady 94, $2 now phone, $2 now 5, $2 now money now 5, $2 5, 205, 205, 205, 10. 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 235, 232 and a half, 35, 37 and a half, 40, 2 and a half, 5, 47 and a half, 247 and a half, 247 and a half, 247 and a half, 245. That'll be Troy 81. $2 now 5. $2 now 5. $2 now 2 and a half. Now 5. 205, 7, 8, 10, 12 and a half. 15, 79, 20, 2 and a half. 220, 2 and a half. 220 now 2 and a half. 220, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half. 220, Tom 1. 220, Tom 1. Good bull, $2 now 1, every $1, 2, 3, 4, 204, 204, 205, 206, 666, 205, 67, 27, 28, 28, 29, 210, 210, 210, 210, 11, 11, 11, 211, 211, 211, 210, Lone Star 1. Okay, test it up on. $270 now 5, $270 now 5, $270 now 2 and a half, $270 now 2 and a half, $270 now 2 and a half, 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 but $270, 2 and a half, $270. They are open. $270 now 2 and a half, $270 now 2 and a half, $260 now 2 and a half. On the money, 25, 67 and a half. 267 and a half, 270, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5, 5, 5, 75, 75, 75, 275. 270, 2 and a half, shoat number 8. 7 here, 260, now 2 and a half, money, 2 and a half, 260, 2 and a half, 260, 2 and a half, now 5, now 7 and a half, 70, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 270, 2 and a half, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 75, 75, 270, 2 and a half, shoat number 8. Seven here, 270 now, 2 and a half, 270, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 270, 2 and a half. On the money now, 2 and a half, 275, 275, 7 and a half, 280, 80, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 25, 25, 287 and a half, 90, 290, 2 and a half, 90, 2 and a half, 95, 297 and a half, 297 and a half, $3, $3, 2 and a half, 302 and a half, 3025, 305, 305, 305, 305, 302 and a half, shoat number 19. All right, broke mouth light bread. Weigh 'em, 130 now 1, 130 Hebrew, $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 38, 39, 140, 1, 2, 3, 4, 44, 5, 146, $7, $8, $9, 9, 50, 51, 51, 51, 51, 151, 51, 51, 150, and that'll be Troy 10. Boys 2 and 3 months bread. 7 a.m. 155, 150. Hold 152. Say you 2 or more. 155, 57 and a half. 157 and 62 and a half. 57 and 72 and a half. 172 and a half. Now 5. Now 5. Now 7 and a half. 80.
One of them got a knot way down on their left foot there. The one closest to you. 2 or more. 150. Now 2 and a half. Now 5. 155. 157 and a half. 160. 2 and a half. Now 5. Now 7 and a half. 70. 172 and a half. Now 5. 7 and a half. 177 and a half.
7 half 80, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 2 and a half, 8, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5, 185, 85, on 2 head, 185, 85, 7 half, 187 half, 187 half, 190, 190, 90, 90, 90, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 187 half, Ritter, number 2. Ritter, number 2. 140 now 141, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 48, 48, 49, $9, 50, 150, 151, $1, 52, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 57, 58, 58, 9, 6, 9, 60, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 163 Lone Star. They are 4 months bred. 2009 21, 2009 21, 22, 23, 24, 23, 24, 23 and a half, 23 and a half, 4, 24 and now 4, now 4, now 4, now 4 and a half, 24 and a half, now 4 and a half, 5, 25, 25 and a half, 2600, 26 and a half, 26 and a half, 2600 and a half, now half, second half, second half, second half, 2600, show 19. 2 or more. They're 4 months bred. 2400 now 5. 24, 25. 24, 25. 2400 now 5. 24 now 5. 24 on the money now 5. Now 6. Now 2600. 2600 on 2 now 7. 27. 2700. 2700. 26. 27. 2700. 26 half. 2600 and a half. I have a bit of 26 half. 2600 show 13. Sam, way her, 140 now 1. Every $1 2. Ready, 1, 2, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 51, 2, 3, 52, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 57, 58, 59, 159, 58, 9, 99, 99, 60, 1, 2, 4, 6, 6, 8, 168, 8, 166, Drake, number 10. 140 now 1, able to 1, 1, 1, able to 1, 1, 1, 40 now 1, 140 now 1, money 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 47, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, 146 Lone Star. Two big ones, $3 now, 70 now 5, 275, 85, 95, 95, $4, 2 big ones, $4, $3.95, $4, 5, $10, $5, 10, 410, 15, 15, 20, 420, now 5, 25, 420, Russell number 2, Russell 3 on them, Russell 3, $3.50 now 5, $3.50 now 5, $3.50 now 5, 60, 5, 75, 85, 95, $4, $4.05, $4, 5, 10, 410, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 440, now 5, 50, 450, 55, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 5, 90, 495, 95, $5, $5, 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 520, now 5, 30, 5, 35, 35, 530, we be solid mouth cow, the bull calf. 31, 32, 31, 3200, 31, 32, bull calf, 2, 3, 4, 5, 36, 3600, 35, 3600, 35, $6, 35 and a half, 35 and a half, way up on top, 35 and a half, everybody's out, 6, 36 and a half, 36 and a half, 3600 and a half, bull calf, 36 and a half, 3600, Swartz, $1 a pound now 2, $1 now 2, $1 2, money 2, 102.4, 104, 68, 108, 10, 12, 104, 12, 110, 112, 112, 14, 16, 18, 120, 120, 20, 29, 20, 20, 118, Javier, 28, Javier 28. By the head here, by the head, 325, 325, 50, 75, 400 and a quarter, high, 75, down 5, 500 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 575, 600, 600 and a quarter, high, 75, 700 and a quarter, 7, 8, 75, 775 by the head, 800, 800 and a quarter, 8 and a half, 875, 875, 900 and a quarter, 9 and a half, 9 and a half, 75, $1,000 and a quarter, 1,000 and a quarter and a half, 1,000 and a half, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,025, Javier 28. We got it, didn't we? Boys, every one of them's 4 months bred. Okay, you're buying 17 of them. They are broke mouth 4 months bred. 165, $6. 165 now, $6. Own the money, $7. $7, $8, $8, $9, $9, $9, $9, 70, 171, $1, 1, 2, 3, 73, 4, 5, 75, 76, 77, $8, $8, $8, $9, $9, 80, 1, 2, 82, $181, $83, 83, 4, 84, $4, 5, 6, 86, 7, 87, 88, 88, 9. 189, 188, 8.5, 9, 89, now half, 190, 90 with a 1, 191, 190, Reese, number 26, broke mouth 2 and 3 months bred. 170 now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 81, 2, 81. 2, 81, 2, $181, 181, now $2, out to go, 182, 181, Reese, 26. Light bread. Same cows. Have it down, 116 now on. Have it $1, $1, Have it on the money, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8, $8, $9, now 70 now on. 72, 3, 4, 5, 76, 7, $7, 7, 176, 7, $7, 7, 7, 7, 177, 176, Troy 10. Home cows. It's happening 116 now on. Able to $1, able to $1, money 1, 116 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, $5, $5, 5, $66, $6, $6, $6, $7, $7, 7, 8, $8, $9, 9, now 70, 170, 170, 170, 170, 169, shoat 199. Boys, light bred cows. 2,600 by the head, now 7. 26 on the money, now 7. 26, 2,700. 2,700 by the head. 26 now 7. 26 and a half, 7. 27 and a half. 27 and a half, 28. 28 and a half. 28 and a half. 29. 29 and a half. 29 and a half. 3,000. 3,000. 3,000 and a half. 3,000 and a half. 31. 31 and a half. 2. 2 and a half. 32 and a half. 3. 33 and a half. 33 and a half. 3,300 and a half. Now half. 33 and a half. 33 and a half. 3,300. Reese 28. People do that, I know. Yeah, the trainers are smarter than the. You know. 155, 156 out of 55, 6 out of 55. Light bread, 155, 56, 7, 8, 59, $60, $8, $4, $6, $8, $8, $8, 70, 70, 70, 71. $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, 1, 2, $2, now 3, 74, 175, 176, 7, $8, $8, 9, $9, $9, $9, 78, 9, 9, 9, 9, 178, show number 199, 199. 359 5, 359 5, money 565, 75, 80, 85, 385, 90, 90, 90, 85, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 385, Troy 3, Troy 3. Broke mouth cow, crippled light bread.
We may be on that Ariano, I think.
Okay, everybody understand they have had Dectomax. You got to hold them 26 days before you can slaughter them. 133.34, 133.34, 133 on money 4, 133 now 4, got the money 4, 134, 133, 4, 4, 34, 34, 34, 34, 134, 133, and that'll be Marty 41. Same story here, 185, 86. Got to hold him 26 days before you can slaughter him. 6, 7, 86, 87, 88, 189, 190, 91. They would have won that 1, 2, 3, 4, 94, 194, 194, 94, 94, 94, 94, 94, 193, Cliffy 100. Cliffy 100. 116 now 1. Able to win that 1, that 1, able to win. Able to win that 1, able to win, able to win that 1, that 1. Money 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 67, 8, 8, 9, 9, 70, 70, 169 Lone Star. Over there, 160 now 1. Able to win that. Able to win. On the money. Okay, one's got corner pip off. Money 1. Able to win that 1, that 1. Able to win 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 163, 163 now 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 164 Marty number 37. $160 now 1. Able to win. Oh, by being McKnight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 71, 2, 3, 4, 75, 76, 7, 8, 79, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 84, 94, 183, 4, 84, 94, 94, 94, 94, 84, 84, 183, show number 199. Same cows, but light bread is 3 and 4 months bread, kind of. Got in there last night. 188 now 1. Mighty 1. 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 88, 89, 91, 92, 93, 94, 94, 5, $96, $96, 196, 97, 97, 197, 197, 97, 97, 97, 97, 197, 98, 198, 99, $2, $2, $2, 1, able to 1, 2, 202, 203, 203, 203, 203, 202, lady number 11, lady 11. 7 here, 140 now 1, 51, 151, 2, 3, 4, 154, 154, 94, 94, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 57, 58, 59, $9.09, $9, 60, one, number two, three, three, four, five, 65, six, 167, not a seven, not a seven, not a seven, not a seven, 167, 166, Marty number, Marty, Troy Tim, 79, 159, 1, everybody $1, everybody $1. 151, 151, 2, 4, 6, 8, $60, $2, $4, $6, but 8, $68, 70, but a 2, but a 4, but a 6, 78, 80, 2, but a 4, but 84, 6, 8, 80, 90, $2, but a 4, 96, 98, 98, $2, 2, 4, 204, 2, 6, 8, but a 10, 12, 212, 14, but a bit of 14, 14, 212, Letty number 15, Letty 15. 1,700, now half, 1,700 and a half, 1,800, now half, 19, now half, now $2,000, $2,000, $2,000, $2,000, 19 half, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, now half, now 21, 21 half, 2,200, 2,200, 21 half, 2, 2, 2, 2, but a $2, 2, 21.50, Javier, 28.
Okay, Harold Livestock.
All right, got in here last night. 722 and a half, 22 and a half, now 3, 23, 2,300 for the family, now half, now 4, now half, now 5, 25 and a half, 2,600, 2,600, 2,600 and a half, 26 half, 2,600 and a half, 2,700, 2,700, now half, 27 half, 28, 2,800, 2,800, but 28, 28, 28, 28 and a half, 28 and a half, 28 and a half, 9, 29, 2,900, 9, but a bit 9, 9, 9, 9, but a bit 9, 28.50, shoot 11. Open, cripple up, bad, $1 now, $1 now, 1, money, $1, $1, 1, debit, $1, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 108, 106, $8, $8, 8, 10, 110, 12, 14, 16, 18, 120, 20, 120, 120, 122, 122, 22, 4, 4, 4, 4, 6, 8, 28, 30, 2, 32, $2, 130, Marty, 4. 250 now 5, 250 now 2.5, on the money now 2.5, now 5, now 7.5, 260, 2.5, now 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 65, 7.5, 70, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 270, 2.5, 5, 75, 75, 75, 275, 272 and a half, showed 8.
Hey, I think we're on George Tucker now, our last consigner. Too many tags. I think it's going to be Tucker, George Tucker number 2, Black Cat, 16 work. Sometimes I'm just putting one down. It's just too much to do right. You know, the age, the that. It's good enough for another color, and maybe good enough for them.
He said something I didn't hear him. It's happening 270, 929, 292, 292, 270, 295, 295, 5, 295, 7.5, 80, 295, 85, 285, 285, 282 and a half, Nolan 29.
They always had 2 clerks for Thursday, didn't they, Joe? They always had 2 clerks for Thursday, and Thursday's the Tuesday. You think too? No, I
Over there, 370 now 5, 370 now 5, 370 on the mighty 585 at the 90, but 5 at the $4.05 at the 10, but 10, 410, 15, 15, but 410, 15, 20, 420 now 5 at the 425, 425, 30, with a 30, 35, 35, 40, with the 440, 440, 440, 435, fry 4, fry 4. 450 now 5, 450 now 5, and 455, 60, 60. One head over there, 465, and 70, 5, 80, 5, 485, 90, 490, 95, 95, 95, 495, $5, $5, $5, $5, now 5, and $10, and $10, Dan, 15, 515, 515, 510, Ritter, 510, Ritter, $4, now 5, and money, 5, and 10, and 15, 20, and 5, and 30, and 5, 40, 5, 50, 450, 455, 460, 465, 70, 5, 475, 475, 470, Troy 2, 7.5, 330, now 5, at 330, now 5, at 330, now 5, money 5, 30, now 5, at 35, 35, 35, 35, 40, at 340, 345, 345, 55, at 5, 340, Nolan 56, Nolan 56. Okay, so two head. Over there, $3.50 now 5, $3.50 now 5, money 5, $3.50 now 5, $3.60 now 5, now 70 now 5, and 80, 85, 85, 90, 90, 95, 95 now 5, $4, $4, 5, 4, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 15, 410, Troy 4, Troy 4, $3 now 5, now 10, now 5, now 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 5, 325, 35, 40, 340, 35, 40, 40, 340, 40. 335, Nolan 56. Heifers right off of them, $3.40 now 5, $3.40 now 5, and the money 5 at a $3.50, but 5, $3.60 now 5, but $65, $3.65, 555, 70, but 70, 75, $3.75, 75, 75, $3.70, Troy 3. Africa, 270 now 5, 270 now 5, 75, 80, but 285, 90, but 5, but $3, but 5, $3 now 5, but $3 now 5, 5, 5, but $3 5, $3, D&D 93. I guess that's it. That's all. Thank everybody. Appreciate your business. Thank you for being here. Be back next Thursday morning, 9 a.m.